The beginning of football season means one thing for talking heads like us. It's time to break out that crystal ball, take a look at what might be in our future for the next 4 months, sitting on our couch and watching the NFL. I'm Alex Barth. He's Evan Lazar from Gillette Stadium. Bold predictions time, Evan. We'll start with the Patriots. What's something that you think could happen this year that we're not expecting?
All right, I'm going bold with this one, maybe not too bold.
Okay.
But I think Rob Gronkowski is going to lead the league in touchdown receptions this year. So obviously the question mark here is he going to play in enough games
Right.
to do
If
it?
he plays 16 games, that's not bold.
He's got a good chance.
The bold claim is really Rob Gronkowski will play 16 games.
I think Gronk's playing 16 games.
Really?
I think he's
Wow.
leading the league in touchdown receptions. I'm going with 15 for Gronk this year.
So that actually ties in well with mine. I like to play this game every year. I've been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years. Will Tom Brady throw his age in touchdowns? This year, I say yes. A big part of that is I think Rob Gronkowski's healthy.
You do know that he's never thrown more than 40 except for 2007,
I like this year. I think Rob Gronkowski's told us numerous times this offseason he's done a better job of staying healthy. 16 may be a stretch, but I like him for 14.
15.
You said 15. Okay.
Yeah.
I like him for 14 or 15. I know the wide receivers are question mark, but I think Jacob Hollister is due for a big year, and I like what the running backs can bring to this team in the passing game. I also don't necessarily like what's going on in the division. I think Brady's going to have a lot of big games against interdivisional opponents. He could pad the stats with 3, maybe even 4 touchdown games. That's 6 games of the schedule. So I like Tom Brady to throw his age, it's 41 years old, in touchdowns, his age or more. 41, right? 41 years 41. Old. This game used to be easier 10 years ago, I tell you what, Evan. But I like Tom Brady to throw his age in touchdowns. Give me one bold prediction now. Outside of the Patriots, one from the other 31 teams.
All right, I think Antonio Brown is going to break the receptions record this year.
Okay.
All right,
I like that.
So the receptions record, I believe, is 136.
Something like that,
Marvin
Harrison
back on the Colts with Peyton Manning. I really think Antonio Brown, business is booming there in Pittsburgh. Let's say Le'Veon Bell doesn't come back
Right,
for
that's
going to
take over. It's going to give him a lot more opportunities.
You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
So I think Antonio Brown has a really good chance. He almost did it a few years ago. I think it was 2014 or 2015. He had around 130. So he was pretty close to it a few years ago. No Lev Bell for the first, month of the season or however long that holdout lasts. I think Antonio Brown's got a good chance. My
bold prediction is that the Jacksonville Jaguars will not make the NFL playoffs. I know with that defense, and they're all statistically hyped. You're going to disagree with that.
That's a take.
I think defensively that team is still outstanding. They have a great defense. I'm not taking anything away from that. Otherwise, Jalen Ramsey's going to come at me on Twitter. What I will say about the Jaguars, I think what they did last year offensively, I don't know if that's sustainable for a whole second year. I think they're going to take a step backwards offensively, and now they have to deal with a renewed Houston Texans team with Deshaun Watson healthy. How good's that team going to be? You look at the Colts with Andrew Luck coming back. You look at the Titans with the additions they've made. There's going to be a better division. They're not necessarily good. Not that they had 9 wins last year, but I look at the Jaguars between a 9 and 10 win team. I'm not sure if that wins that division this year, and then the wild card, anything can happen. I'm looking at a step backwards for the Jaguars, and I think they could end up that last team out of the playoffs. I think the division is better, and I think the offense is due to take a step backwards. Let us know what you think about our bold predictions, or leave us one of your own below in the comments. Until the next video, make sure you follow us on Twitter at PatriotsCLNS, and check us out online at CLNSmedia.com. From Gillette Stadium, he's Evan Lazar. I'm Alex Barth for CLNS.